Welcome to 365 Language Planet. Do you love learning and using languages? If you do, the Language Study Club live stream is for you. In this live stream, you can share and create sentences in any language with study buddies. The live stream is from 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. Japan Standard Time most nights. I hope to enjoy learning and using languages with you there. Now, let's begin tonight's show. This is Let's Speak English and Nihongo Live, episode 25. The theme of this episode is healthy cooking, kenko teki na ryori. To discuss this theme with us, I have a very special guest coming back to the show, who is Heather. Okay, now just a moment. I'll get Heather into the stream. Okay. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good too. A little hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm hot.
Yeah. For viewers who have haven't met you before, you want to just tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Heather and I am from the US and I've been living in Maebashi for 22 years and I work at a few of the universities around Gunma.
Yes, and you love to cook, right?
I do. I like cooking
Yes.
and eating.
And eating. Me too. So I think, I can't wait to talk with you about healthy cooking. All right. So let's begin the show. The first question of tonight's show is, do you have a favorite healthy food that you like to make? 日本語で好きなヘルシーな料理はありますか? So before I ask the viewers to write their answers, why don't you tell me your answer, Heather? Do you have any favorite healthy food to make?
Have a lot. But one that I like, maybe the most, is one called quinoa salad.
Is that a kind of red dish?
What is it?
What color?
I brought
What color
it.
is it?
What color is it? Oh, I don't know. What color is that? It's different colors.
I see. But it's the one that you sent me, right?
I did. I sent you a picture.
Okay,
and
so
here's what it looks like in the package.
yes, and I put it on the screen. So yeah, it looks like a very interesting food.
Yeah.
Could you tell me the name one more time?
Quinoa salad.
Quinoa salad.
And this is what quinoa is. It's a seed.
I see. That looks very interesting.
It's a seed, yeah.
I
You can
see.
use it as a substitute for rice or pasta.
I see. Sounds great. I'm just looking at it. Just looking at it is making me hungry.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's great. All right. Well, now, how about the viewers? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. You have 4 minutes. チャットまたはコメントで答えを書いてください。4分間あります。And the question was, do you have a favorite healthy food that you like to make? I think that was the question. So, I have a comment. Hiro T says, "What a cute lunchbox." I think so too. That was one of the cutest lunchboxes I've ever seen.
Yeah, the Hello Kitty Daruma you can buy at Takasaki Station in the bento place.
I see. That's very very cute. All right, Hiro T and other viewers, do you have a favorite healthy food that you like to make? Please let us know in the chat or in the comments. I know, like for me, my favorite healthy food to make is I call it my tofu salad.
My tofu
Yes, it's
salad.
my original tofu salad.
Oh,
Uh,
all right.
yes, which is it's tofu and mackerel and some mayonnaise and kimchi on top.
Oh,
Yeah, so I
okay.
know some people say, "Oh, mayonnaise isn't not not so healthy," but um, but lots of tofu.
Okay.
So
Well,
I think it's a
tofu's good. I mean,
yeah.
that's better than, a box of chocolates.
Oh yes, yes, I think so. And yeah, that's for me, I love that dish. It's very filling and can keep me satisfied for a long time.
Oh, okay.
So, but some people complain it's not not the world's maybe most tastiest dish. That it is not. But
Yeah.
what can you do?
Hmm.
It's my favorite food. And everyone
It's
has
it's yours.
yeah,
Yeah,
everyone has their
that's
right.
okay.
Yes. So,
Absolutely.
好きなヘルシーな料理はありますか? Please let us know in the chat or in the comments. Okay, Kan Mama says, my favorite healthy food is natto with some vegetables. Sounds great. Are you, Heather, are you a fan of natto?
I'm not. I'm not toe. No. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's no, like you said, everyone has, their right to, their own favorite food. We have Takesh joining the show. He says, I like tofu hamburger steak with
Yeah, me too.
yes. Yeah, tofu hamburger steak. That sounds good. I'm getting even hungrier. Nakanona says, my favorite food is soba noodles. I had them for lunch
Mm.
today.
Ooh.
Do you like soba?
I
As a
love soba.
Yeah, me too. It is good, good, and I think it's so it's for my like when I eat soba, like my stomach is like happy. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just
Yeah.
easy on the stomach, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Hiro T says I like tofu and kimchi. That's a lot like me. My favorite. Yes, I just add the mackerel too.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, and a mayonnaise.
Do you mix
Okay.
it?
Yeah, yeah, I kind of mix
You
it.
mix it. Oh,
Um,
okay.
but and then I love, for me, like I always add like tofu to my dishes now.
Mm.
Um, to just instead of eating rice usually.
Hmm.
And then when I add tofu, then I like to mix it all up, like the salad, the meat, the tofu.
Yeah.
So I turn
Yeah,
I
I
turn
like tofu
everything
on my
into a
salad.
tofu salad. Now, okay, though let's move on. Okay, so now you can write a new question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントで新しい質問を書いてください. You have 4 minutes. All right. Okay. Yeah, I have. I think I've never tried your favorite healthy dish.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah, you put all kinds of stuff in there, like cucumbers and tomatoes, and then there's like a lemon dressing that you make for the top with like lemon and olive oil.
mm, that sounds really good.
It is.
Is it like a kind of like granola oats?
No, it's more like a pasta salad
I see.
that's not made with pasta.
I see. It's
It's
made with
made with quinoa.
quinoa seeds.
Yeah, yeah.
Seeds. Where do you where is a good place to buy quinoa
Amazon.
seeds? Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah, I got a bag. I can't remember how much. Maybe 1200 yen
1,200 yen. A good
for a
price.
bag.
Yeah,
I don't
good
know. It's
deal.
the only place I've ever bought quinoa. I don't know what to compare it to.
Yeah.
So, um,
You
I
don't
mean, I
think
was okay with
yeah,
it.
you've never have you ever seen it like on like being sold somewhere?
No, but I bet they do, but I haven't seen it.
Okay, we have a question. Takanona says, "Do you have a favorite healthy drink?" I bet you do.
Me?
Yes.
Uh, I have it right here. Got
You
it.
have it. She
I
has
got
it right there.
I got water.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
water
water.
is great. I have, pretty much same as me too. But I just in the summer season, very big water. uh I add a little bit of Bacardi sweat powder to my drink.
Oh, okay. I've never tried the powder.
Yeah, I just add a little bit like maybe 10 grams or so
Yeah,
to kind of give me some electrolytes, I guess.
yeah.
All right, Takesh says, "Do you think okonomiyaki is a healthy food?"
Mm,
Tough to
I don't
say.
know. What does the package say?
Oh
Actually, I made
yeah.
a okonomiyaki for my daughter tonight. That
Wow.
was her dinner.
So
I didn't eat it.
yeah, but it seems like okonomiyaki has a lot of vegetables in it.
Yeah, I think it's the sauce and the mayonnaise that people put on
Yeah,
top that's makes it not healthy.
yeah. So if
But
you
I
go,
bet it's not good without a ton of sauce and mayonnaise.
yeah, but if you go light, if you go light on the mayonnaise, light on the sauce, it might be a
That's hard
healthy
to
food.
do. Yeah, maybe, but nobody
Yeah.
wants to do that.
Well, I guess maybe instead of, like maybe I don't know. I don't. It's a tough question. Tough question.
Yeah,
You
that's a
know,
hard question.
but I'm thinking, it's kind of the taste. You can be like, you're kind of if you have lots of strong like if you eat lots of mayonnaise, your tongue kind of becomes desensitized to the taste, and then you start using
Mm,
more and more, and so
maybe.
I think if you kind of eat like if you eat it with nothing,
Hmm.
and then you're like, oh, this is so blah, it doesn't taste like anything. And and then you add a little mayonnaise to it or a little sauce, and maybe wow, this tastes so much better.
I think you're onto something, Garrett.
Yeah,
I think you
yeah.
figured it out.
Gotta like resensitize your taste buds. Okay,
Maybe
anyways,
that's it.
that's my guess. Okay, well, great questions, guys. Nice work. If you're still typing, you can share the your questions in the chat or in the comments anytime. Well, let's move on to the second question of tonight's show, which is kind of related to Takeshi's question. What do you think is important for making healthy food? 日本語で健康的な食事を作るために何が大切だと思いますか? Any idea, Heather?
Yeah, I don't use salt or I have low fat, no salt, no sugar, no dairy in my diet. So
Yes.
I would cut all of those. And then what I try to do is I try to have a variety of vegetables in different colors to make sure I get all of the vitamins. And I like to make sure that I have enough protein. So I put in some of your favorite tofu and maybe some lean chicken. And to have a nice healthy carb. So maybe some brown rice.
Sounds great. All right, well, let's ask the
That's what I
viewers.
do.
What do you think is important for making healthy food? 健康的な食事を作るために何が大切だと思いますか? Please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. You have 4 minutes. So, yeah, I think this one is, this is like, it's different, person to person as well. But for me, I like to, just reduce the amount of meat I eat.
Oh.
I was trying to like eat more meat to be healthier instead of like like kind of potato chips or other kind of snack foods. And I'd say, okay, I'm gonna eat just like more meat instead. But then I thought, I'm eating like way too much meat. So then my goal is to kind of cut the meat in half and then add tofu.
Yeah.
To kind of.
Well, then your tofu salad is perfect.
Yes. And so that's like, you could say I'm kind of on the tofu diet.
The tofu diet, I love that. I love tofu.
But it's nothing special, really. I just add it, I just add it to my food.
Yeah. I like it in everything too.
Okay, Hiroti says, recently I learned that PFC balance is important. Have you ever heard of PFC balance?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Maybe
I did not.
Takeshi could explain that.
Yes, I did not know until this morning, actually. And
Oh.
I got a lesson on it from.
What good timing. What is it?
I know. So PFC stands for protein, fat, and carbohydrates.
Carbs.
It's
Oh,
carbs.
okay.
So yeah, kind of trying to make a good balance.
Yeah.
Is important.
Oh, all right.
Yes, and so yeah, and I was just, for me, I was, I was, I think it's definitely important to have a, balance or, have some protein, have some fat, have some carbohydrates. But, it's important to remember that, like not all fats are created equally. Like there are some fats that are really bad for you. And there are some fats that are not so bad for you.
Yeah, like avocado.
Yes. And so, and that, carbohydrates too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of important, I guess. So, yeah, Takesh says, I think it's important to eat a light tasting diet for good health.
Yeah. Like soba.
Yes.
And tofu.
Yeah, I would say, just the kind of low salt, low sugar.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I do. Low oil.
Yes.
Actually, no oil.
I saw. Okay, so Kan Mama says, I think it's important to reduce salt.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the worst thing.
Yes. I feel like sometimes I eat like too much salt at night while drinking, and then like
Oh,
my fingers get kind of like swollen, you know, size up, and I was like I have to take my ring off to give my, you know.
wow.
So yeah, I'm a little bit of a salt junkie
Wow.
in the evening.
Oh.
No,
Oh, okay. And what's your favorite salty snack?
well, kind of peanuts and cheese.
Yeah.
Takanona says, I think it's important to eat a variety of vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like you were saying, right? With the colors.
Yeah, I heard that the different vitamins makes the different colors. So
Hmm.
that's why it's important to have something purple and something red. They all provide something different.
Yeah, yeah. For
Mm.
me, that's challenging, but it's one thing I should definitely try to do. Is try to add some
Mm.
more variety of vegetables to my diet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now please write a new question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントで新しい質問を書いてください。You have 4 minutes. And my probably the vegetables I eat most often are the vegetables in
Mhm.
kimchi.
Oh,
So
okay. What do you put in
yeah,
kimchi? Cabbage and what else
yeah,
goes in?
a lot of cabbage, and then there's some maybe I don't know. There's some green stuff and maybe some kind of carrots or something. Little,
Green
lots of
stuff?
yes. I
Yeah, it
think
is.
so.
It's like a dark green something. What is it?
Yes, and yeah, I don't. I like it, so I don't really care like what's in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I love kimchi.
Um,
I like
yeah.
cold kimchi on hot rice. That's good.
Oh, I should try that. Sometimes like when I'm busy, I will get tofu and kimchi at a convenience store, and I'll
Oh,
just
okay.
put the kimchi on top. No fish, no
Yeah,
mayonnaise.
7-Eleven kimchi is not bad. That little one and the small
Yes.
kimchi at 7-Eleven, that was pretty good.
And I think Lawson has. I think usually I get it at Lawson. It's probably like just like pretty much about the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes. So, if you have a question, please let us know by writing it in the chat or in the comments. Um, as always, any kind of questions are okay. You can make a question by changing my question, or you can make a completely new question. It's up to you. Do you have any questions, Heather?
Oh, hmm. Um, what can you cook?
Oh,
So you make
well,
salad. Do you cook stuff?
I used to. Especially during the pandemic, I started cooking more.
Oh,
I
okay.
cook like fish, like especially the mackerel, saba,
Hmm.
and then chicken. And I love the kind of like kind of chunks of chicken you can buy at the supermarket. It's very easy to
Oh,
cook.
the strips? Like
Not
the
no,
strips?
kind of they're smaller than that. I think it's like sometimes people use them to make karaage,
Oh,
like the
oh, okay.
fried chicken. But
Yep. Hmm.
I don't make karaage. I just cook it on one
Yeah.
side. like for about like 8 minutes, and then turn it over and cook
Oh,
for
okay.
8 more minutes, and done.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right.
And so
Okay. That would
that's
go really good with your tofu salad.
yes, yeah. So yeah, but I just now I just try to eat like half as much meat as I used to,
Mm.
and yeah, and then I kind of one of my students told me about like pork kimchi because I was maybe I told I said like I like kimchi these days, and they recommended
Yeah.
pork kimchi.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes,
Kimchi
all right.
chahan is good
He,
too.
Hiro T says, "Do you think drinking a little alcohol is healthy? What do you think?"
Mm. I don't. I think it depends on the person. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. I 100% agree that it depends on the person and
Yeah.
how because it's like alcohol is a drug pretty much, and so
Yeah.
drugs kind of react in people's bodies differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like even drugs from the hospital sometimes do not react
Yeah.
well in some people's bodies, and other people's bodies they react very well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
so
think it depends on the person.
yes, and so but it's kind of yeah. So if it reacts well, um, and it makes you happier. Um, I don't think there's an issue, but everyone's different. I think a lot of times the
Yeah.
people who doesn't react well with their body, then they're kind
Yeah,
of
they
very
definitely should.
anti-alcohol. Like, oh,
Yeah.
it's bad. You don't need it. But
Yeah.
people who it reacts very well to their body, they're like, what are you talking about?
I've
So
noticed that a lot of Japanese people turn red, like their face turns red when they drink
yes,
alcohol.
yes. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, some people go a little crazy when they drink too. So those people, if you go crazy, you probably
Yeah.
should not drink too
Yeah,
much.
you shouldn't do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're still typing, please continue, and you can share your new questions in the chat or in the comments anytime. But now let's move on to the last question of tonight's show, which is a kind of long question. It is I got a strong interest for making healthy food during the pandemic. How about you? 日本語でパンデミックの間、健康的な食事を作ることに強い関心を持つようになりました。あなたは How about you, Heather? When did you get a strong interest for making healthy food, or have you always had a strong interest for making healthy food?
I like making food. I like healthy food. I've always liked healthy food. I guess I've always tried to make relatively healthy food. I think in the pandemic, one thing that I liked was pizza.
Pizza.
Because they delivered it and you didn't have to go to a restaurant and, be near people.
Yes, yes.
And so I liked
Pizza.
pizza.
I see. So you're a little bit different than me.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, that's okay. Well, let's please write your answer in the chat or in the comments. And if if for example, if you've never, had a strong interest in making healthy food, that's okay too. However you feel, you can share in the chat or in the comments. Okay. So チャットまたはコメントで答えを書いてください。4分間あります。 Yeah, I know. For me, during the pandemic, I had more time. Like I had
Yeah.
much more time, and so that's why
Mm-hmm.
I got a little bit more interested in cooking.
Yeah.
It's like what can I do? What can I do?
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
I used to ride my bike to a nearby kind of vegetable like big vegetable market, kind of
Mm-hmm.
oh, I forgot the name, but it's kind of an open like vegetable market,
Mm-hmm.
and go there, get like lots of vegetables and like frozen fish and stuff, and come home and cook. So that was good.
Yeah.
But then, then when after the pandemic, and I became busier, I kind of gradually, I had to kind of like, um, adjust. And I was like, tired of waking up early to make healthy food. And so I had to I had to change my strategy.
Hmm.
That's one of the reasons why I love tofu is like I don't need to cook it. I
Yeah.
just take it out of the
Yeah.
fridge.
Just throw it in the bowl.
Yes,
Put some
yes,
ponzu on it and you're ready to go.
yes,
Yeah, I mean that's the good thing about salads, you know. Um, I take that to work a lot, a salad, because I can just put it together pretty quickly in the morning and it's still healthy.
yes. Which is great.
Mm.
Well, any viewers, have you ever got a strong interest to make healthy food? Please let us know in the chat. I know I think a lot sometimes even me too, if I notice like my body changing, I kind of become a little bit more like conscious of like what food is making my body
Oh,
change like this. So
yeah. Yeah,
uh,
I mean it really has a big effect on your body for sure.
and so that's one actually uh, I have cut down a lot on eating peanuts because I think
Oh,
I have I don't really have an allergy, but if I eat too many peanuts, it's
oh.
not good for my stomach.
Okay, yeah,
So
I've heard that from a couple of people recently that had some issues with eating too many peanuts.
yeah, yeah. They're technically, like peanuts are a type of bean, actually, like not a nut.
Oh,
And
oh,
so
it's
it's
not
kind
a
of
nut?
technically it's not a nut.
Well,
I
then
think
why'd they call it a peanut?
I don't know. I don't know. That is a great question.
Huh.
I can't. I haven't
Oh,
researched that. Maybe I don't know. So
oh,
Takanona says
okay.
about 30 years ago, I became interested in diet therapy and studied eating healthy eating.
Oh,
Diet therapy.
okay. Oh, I
Yeah.
like the sound of that.
Yeah, I think, my image is, I can't probably like people start realizing, like how like eating food can change one's mood and, like
Yeah.
how that, I know I was, for a long time, I was addicted to food. And if I was like, I would get like hungry all the time. And,
Hmm.
I very, if I didn't have enough food, I was not happy.
Hmm.
What's the word for it? I think it's called, oh, it's like a mix of like anger and hungry. Like
Oh, hangry.
hangry. I was Mr. Hangry.
Hangry.
Yes.
Oh.
So yeah, my mom, she's like, "Oh,
I love that word.
you're hangry. You
I
need
love
some food."
it. Hangry.
Yes.
Oh, that
Hidotis
word makes me laugh.
Hiroti says it was when my children started eating normal meals. I mean, not baby
Oh,
food.
Mm.
See, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. Nice of her.
Mm.
Takesh says, I
Yeah.
only eat the meals my wife makes for me. Gratefully.
Okay.
It's
Lucky
very,
you.
yes, yes, very nice. Yes, and me too. It's one thing my mom taught me was to always be grateful of
Yeah.
when someone makes food for you. You should be very
Yeah.
grateful.
Yeah. What's your favorite dish your wife makes?
And she one thing that she often makes these days is taco rice.
Oh, love taco rice.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And so I joke, it's not.
Mm.
Can you guess my name for it?
My taco rice.
No, kind of. But actually, mine is taco tofu.
Oh no.
Yes, I don't either. I just I put the rice I put the tofu where the rice goes. So my taco
That's what
tofu.
you need. You need quinoa for that. That would be much better
Ah,
than the tofu. Put the
mm,
quinoa in there. It's healthy.
okay, okay.
And yeah, there you go.
That's right. All right. Well, great. Thank you guys for sharing your answers. And now, the last section of tonight's show. Please write a new question in the chat or in the comments. チャットまたはコメントで新しい質問を書いてください。You have 4 minutes. Actually, tonight I had one of my favorite meals that I go to a bakery and get baguettes and ask the staff to cut it, to slice the bread. So I come home and it's already sliced, and then we put cream cheese, tomato, and ham on it.
Oh yeah, I love
So
that.
it's a little, I don't know, it's probably not the world's healthiest. I don't know what they put
No.
in cream cheese. I
Yeah.
I'm sure. I think today I saw on your Instagram, maybe you posted some
Mm-hmm.
like some very healthy toppings, like kind of like
Over toast.
yeah.
Yeah, I just mashed up some mixed berries and just put some chia seeds in there and just sit it in the refrigerator overnight and it makes jam. It's just two ingredients.
Yeah, that's my kind of recipe. I
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
like recipes like
And
that.
it might be good on tofu too.
Mm, yeah, it sounds good. I know we go to this bakery called Alufalfa
Oh
uh,
yeah.
near Keaki Walk.
Uh-huh.
I think they have branches in different places, but um, yeah, we love their breads.
Hmm.
But in my family, I'm the like, I probably consume about 75% of the food of the bread around. So I'm stuffed. I am stuffed.
Yeah, but you're happy.
Yeah, yes, happy. I got lots. No hangry.
No, I'm not angry anymore.
Which word you make for like stuffed and happy, right?
What do you do when you get hangry?
Well, these days it's rare.
Hmm.
It's rare. So I kind of trained myself to be able to like go for a long time without food. Like
Mm.
by a long time, I mean like 16 hours or so.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not. But there's some people who are like um, quite extreme. Like 1 week or something.
What?
Yeah.
Without eating?
Yes.
A week?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Well, they kind of like they say like there's always like benefits, lots of benefits to like not eating, kind of cleans your body, kind of recycle all these kind of like, like different
Oh,
things in your
those are
body.
the intermittent fasting people.
Kind of like little like extreme intermittent fasting people.
Yeah, that's nah.
It's very, quite dangerous.
Yeah, I bet.
Especially for like when you restart like eating food.
Mm-hmm.
There's some people who have a very bad reaction. Okay,
Yeah.
Hiroti says, which do you prefer, kinu tofu or momen tofu? Do you know the difference?
Yeah, quinoa is soft and moment is the firm.
I see. You know better than me.
Yeah.
I was gonna have to guess, but I think so. In that case, I prefer the momen tofu. How about you?
It depends on what I'm having, what I'm
I
eating.
see.
Some dishes you need the firm and some dishes you need the soft.
I see.
It
Yeah,
depends. But if I
I
have
guess
it just with ponzu, I like the soft.
I see.
Hmm.
Sounds good. All right. Come, Mama says, while, I guess maybe is it a while? I would change while to during. During the pandemic, I checked food with a strong immune system. How about you?
Hmm.
So, yeah, I think maybe yeah. Um, I think, and then maybe instead of checked, I'd recommend using looked for. Like, so I looked for food um, that was good for making a strong immune system. How about you?
I just ate regular
Pizza.
stuff.
Pizza. Did you say, forget my immune system? I want pizza. Was that your mindset?
um, I don't know. I mean, I ate fairly healthy before
I see.
that, so I mean, I didn't really change a
Yeah,
lot other than just ordering a couple more pizzas than I did before.
I see. I see. So yeah, I just did a little bit more. No, I kind of thought like I thought for me I thought, oh, that's a great chance to like eat healthier. All this, like you have more time
Hmm.
and to cook more because I didn't
Yeah.
really cook much before, and so
Yeah. Oh, we couldn't really go anywhere.
no.
So,
But you could go shopping. You could go shopping for food. That was like one of the things that
yeah,
you could do, like
it's still
socially accepted to go
feeling like it.
shopping for food.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's I. So I often, almost every day I ride my bike to the vegetable marketplace and get stuff, and then come back. But then I was like tired, right? Like, I don't know. It was tough.
Hmm.
So that was the good old days of the pandemic. I had lots of time.
There were some good things. There were some good things
Yeah, it was
that
definitely
happened back then.
a good. It was for me. It was a great chance to cook more.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't all bad.
All right. Well, that's the end of tonight's show. If you're still typing, as always, you can share your comments, like in the chat or after the show in the comments. Or what did I say? I don't know. But anyways, you can share your ideas anytime in the chat or in the comments. Whoa. So thank you so much, everyone, for
Thank
joining us,
you.
and thank you, Heather.
Thanks for inviting me back again.
Yeah, we're so lucky to have you.
Yeah, it was fun.
And um, one, I think I told him before about your Instagram, but I think tonight's show, about
Mhm.
like healthy cooking, is, like very related to your Instagram page, isn't it?
That's all about healthy cooking. Yeah.
Yes. I put a picture of it up. What?
Oh, thank you.
Yes. You want to tell us about your page a little bit?
Yeah, so it's called Pancreative, and I put information up there for healthy lifestyle and some healthy recipes with low fat, no salt, no sugar, no dairy. So if you are interested in that, come check it out.
Yeah, I just saw today, like the one that you posted about the like kind of toppings for toast.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like ideas. Like I'm surprised you like, even one post you have like 4 or 5 different like types of recipes sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I like to do a list of,
Yes.
something to put on toast or salad dressings or whatever.
And I think that's very, useful for people because, there might be like the first one it might not be so attractive, to someone, but there's 2 or 3 other options. You might, oh,
Yeah.
like, like banana style one or avocado
Uh-huh.
style, all these different
Yeah.
types. So, uh,
Yeah, that's why I like to do that, just to make sure that everybody has something that they like.
yes. All right. So if you wanna make healthy food more, this is a great Instagram page to follow. So please check it out
Thank
when
you.
you have a chance. And I'm not done tonight. I am gonna do another live stream from 9:30 p.m. Oh my gosh, so pretty soon. So if
Oh,
you want to study languages more tonight, everyone is welcome to join that live stream. So I gotta get going.
yeah.
Time. I bet.
All
Are you
right.
gonna? So thank you for joining us, Heather.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me again. Thank you,
My
everybody,
pleasure.
for coming.
Okay, have a great night.